So, transition. This is my favorite. Have you ever started your own business? Let me give you some others. Okay? For customers, if you want to talk to customers, here are some questions you can ask. Once you start a conversation, here are some questions you can ask. Are you looking to lose or gain weight? Good question. Obvious question. Or sometimes it's even better, instead of being direct to the person, do you know anybody that's looking to lose or gain weight? Sometimes that's better than would you like to. You should lose some weight, fatty. That might not be the best approach, you know? Even though it's honest for some people. Do you know anybody that'd like to lose or gain weight? I have a great solution. And you have all the different DMOs that you can use in order to help them do that. Are you interested in improving your fitness? You're looking to improve your nutrition. Is your nutrition on point? Would you like to make it better? Now for me, I wasn't interested in improving my nutrition. I was interested in living longer. So because I was interested in living longer, then I was interested in gaining more muscle, losing more fat. Then I was interested in improving my fitness. And then I was interested, fine, I'll improve my nutrition. Would you like to get better sleep? Do you know anybody that'd like to get better sleep? How many people do you know that struggle with sleep? Quality sleep. It's a big issue for a huge part of the world, especially in our attention deficit society, our screen society, laying in bed on our screens. It's impacting the depth of our sleep, and it's impacting our health. Do you know anybody that would like to have more energy or better focus? And these are just categories. You could figure out your own elegant way to be able to ask the question once you've started a conversation with somebody. Can't you? Would you like to have more support with your digestive system? Your immune system? Would you like to have better athletic performance? You're training for something. Would you like to drink more water or have better hydration? Would you like to improve that in your overall model? If you're like me, I'm 60 years old, and guess what that makes me? Fanatical about how long I can live. I listen to all the podcasts about how long I can live. What do I have to do? I have everything. If I could buy the stuff that would make me live forever, I'd own it. I have it all. I've got all the stuff. I've got infrared saunas, I've got red light therapy beds, I've got a cold plunge, I've got oxygen therapy, I've got everything you can have. I've got a chef, I've got my anti-aging doctor, got all that stuff. And I have every single Herbalife product that there is to add to my overall plan to be able to slow down aging and hopefully wait for technology to help me reverse aging. Do you know how many people in the world are like me that would like to slow that down? A lot of people. Do you have products that will help people improve their health profile? Here's my whole plan. My whole plan. You want to make sure you're staying clean with your claims, but my whole plan is to do everything I can to stay as healthy as I can until technology catches up and gives me an opportunity to live longer. My anti-aging doctor says, this is not a claim, it has nothing to do with Herbalife, I'm just telling you what he tells me. My anti-aging doctor tells me that if I can show up in about 7 years without any major systemic issues in my body, without any major problems, then 120, living till 120 is a lock. That's what he says. I'm choosing to believe him. Yes? So with this, if I believe that that's true, and I'm hoping that it's true, how important is it for me to be as healthy as possible between now and 7 years from now, when technology catches up? It's very, very important. And I think one of the messages you should send is, no matter how old you are, you should do everything possible to be as healthy as possible while technology helps us improve the quality of our lives. I did an interview 2 years ago with Richard Branson. You know Richard Branson, Virgin Brands, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Airlines. I did an interview with him, and I asked him this question. I don't have it. I would love to show it to you, because if you saw my face in the interview, man, it looks like I was stung by 1,000 bees. I'm a pumpkin head, man. I'm like, my face is like this. I'm like swollen, I'm inflamed. I have all kinds of issues going on at the time. And I said, Sir Richard, what is the most important thing for entrepreneurs to have the best year ever? You know what his answer was? Be as fit as humanly possible. Really? Be as fit as humanly possible. He said, Eric, after the age of 50, people go one of two directions. Either they become as fit as possible, or they let themselves down. And here I am, pumpkin head, looking at him, split screen. If you go look it up online, go find the interview that I have with Richard Branson. It might not be online, but the next day I went and did a DEXA scan to scan my body to figure out where I was. I was 34.6% body fat at the time. I had 5.5 pounds of visceral fat around my organs. You're supposed to have less than 1 pound. For you experts out there that you know this stuff. So I said, okay, I'm going to start. I started, got injured because I hadn't been moving, tore my quad muscle, and then got moving again for another 6 months. Then I had to have my shoulder reconstructed last January. But today I'm making progress, and I will tell you, part of that is because of you, because of your influence, because of Stefan's challenge to me. Go look at my old stuff, you'll see. Go look at my old stuff on YouTube. You'll see Mr. Pumpkinhead. It's not pretty. But today, I went from 34 point something to about 22%. Not bad. I'm absolutely laser focused on 15. I have 2 numbers that are important to me. 2, that's it, for my health. And I'm using all of this to help me get there, including all of your products. 1 is 15% body fat, which means I got to add lean muscle, which means I got to pay attention to everything. 2 is less than 1 pound of visceral fat. That's it. I don't care how I look. I don't care how much I weigh. I don't care any of those other things. If I have those 2 things, and I can get those 2 things with this list, then I will consider myself prepared for the future in the best possible way. This is a conversation that every person that you care about, you should be having with them. They should go do a DEXA scan and find out where they're at. I've got my kids are 160 pounds, but they're 29% body fat. They're skinny fat. So you got to look at this stuff. And I think this is a fair conversation to have with anybody that you care about. Do you agree? If you care about, do you have a solution for every one of these things? Yes or no? Yes, you do. But it's not going to help anybody if you don't tell them. If you don't have the conversation, if you don't put yourself in a position where you're willing to be uncomfortable to have this conversation that could potentially save their life or extend it. I'm not making any product claims. I have to say again. Here's what I will tell you. All of these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. All of that said, we should all be as healthy as possible. Would you agree? We should all move our body more. We should all drink more water. We should all add more muscle mass, especially as we get older. We should all add strength, especially as we get older. We should all have more vitality and better sleep, better energy, better focus. All of us should. Who has a solution that's better than you? For the average person to be able to go improve the quality of their lives. You have the solution. You just have to have the conversation, okay? If you're willing to have the conversation about this, say aye. All right. Now for distributors, distributor candidates. Here's what I will talk to you. This is more about having a conversation with the distributors that you have on your team. Because just because somebody has signed up, does that mean that they're going to do anything? No. A person who joins as a distributor is still a prospect.